Ladies and gents, all right. Today, wait, where's my? Okay, here. All right, everybody. So I'm already a little bit late. But yeah, I wanted to wait until it was like almost live because chat. You guys already know how when these streamers they start their lives like mad early before the reveal actually happens. I didn't want to be like one of those people, man. So I actually waited, chat, and now the actual thing is supposed to start in like 11 minutes now. So chat, hey man, we're here. All right, bro. It's that time, chat. All right, bro. Now, give me a second real quick. Babe, come to the camera right now. Come to the phone right now. Come to the phone right now. Come on, babe. Come on. Babe, come here. Babe, I was calling you for like a solid 10-15 minutes, yelling your name for you to... Yes, I was. I told you I have to start my stream. You left. You didn't say nothing. And I kept on saying... Chat, my girl's trying to argue with me, bro. Like, no, we're not doing this, bro. We're not doing this, bro. Babe, listen to me. I did say I have to go and start my stream. I waited a long ass time for you. You did not respond. That is on you. That is not on me. I waited, babe. I really waited.
I told you I wasn't going to be in my room.
Okay, well, babe, I told you I have to start my stream. All right, chat. Sorry, guys. All right, just a little. I love being single, dude. It's too late for me. I'm stuck. All right, bro. I'm like married at this point, bro. Chat. While I was waiting for this, by the way, some of these trailers for some of these games look absolute like hot trash, bro. Like I don't know what some of these games are, but dude, some of them look so boring and like so lame, bro. I'm gonna be honest, dude. What's up, Personals? How you doing, bro? Would rather high round on Shinonuma Reborn before I do high round BO7. Damn, Hayden. Hey man, that's tough, bro. Hey man, you already know it's gonna be hype day one regardless. Even if the game is like Vanguard, it's gonna be hype day one. Then we're gonna see how it's gonna go from there on, bro. All right. Let me go ahead and connect my sound real quick.
Speaking skills in real time.
Okay, there.
Number 2, the worldwide reveal of Call of Duty Black Ops 7. Now you might be saying, didn't that already happen a couple of months ago? No. That was the
Nobody's
teaser.
saying that.
This is the worldwide reveal. And the number 1 reason to be excited about Gamescom Opening Night Live 2025, Resident Evil Requiem.
Damn! Chat, they're really throwing Resident Evil over BO7, bro.
See you at Gamescom. Well, look at the time. It's Gamescom. Or it will be in a matter of minutes. You're still in the pre-show. But how about a new look at Planetverteidigungskanonen-Kommandant?
Good morning, Commander.
Wait, is this...
The cooperative state has honored me with the supervision of your
Okay.
well-being.
Ari is over BL, respectfully. I've never been in a Resident Evil like that, bro. I've never been in a Resident Evil like that. I'm gonna be honest, dude. Never, man. Chat, how y'all doing, man? How is everybody doing, bro? I'm intending... Chat, here's my plan for today. Is react to this until it's done for Call of Duty, because I don't care about the other games. And then I'm gonna go ahead and spend like the rest of the day just... getting more rounds done on the game, bro, because we gotta get that game done regardless, bro. Alright?
Destroy them before they do.
The days fly by when you love what you do.
Dude, how does this look entertaining? What is even that name?
Welcome again to the Gamescom Opening Night Live pre-show. If you're just joining us,
some people need to just not drop trailers for games.
Enjoy some bonus video game trailers before the big show begins. Here's a freaky one.
Really, Gio? I didn't know that. Oh, hell no. Oh, hell no. Chap. This looks terrifying, I want to be honest with you. Oh, hell no! Oh! Woo! Oh my god! Okay, that actually looks scary as hell. That looks scary as hell, bro. I'm not gonna lie. Coming late 2025. Bro. Okay, that actually...
fact about that game, they actually created that whole environment by 3D
Test.
scanning the entire bathroom of Jeff Keighley's mansion. Now, we've got three
That looks
more videos
terrifying.
and not a lot of time
Brad, what's
left
up, bro?
before ONL
Dude,
begins. So
maybe,
next up,
maybe,
two
man.
trailers back to back.
Millions of souls pour into the underworld.
This looks like Resident Evil, right?
You're no different,
Or am I stupid?
my lord. He's here.
And yeah, that was the name of it. Gio, yeah.
I bid you walk the mortal world once more.
Wait, that's not Resident Evil?
Fallen leaves return to their roots. You shall gather the souls that stray.
I've watched over this city for ages, and every name in your scroll of death. Not one of them dies quietly.
Oh, hell no!
A soulless husk. You can judge my fate.
Oh, hell no.
Wrestle rogues when their artifacts can do what
This game looks kind of cool, I'm not gonna lie. Gio, I'm 20, I just turned 20, man. This actually looks kind of sick, bro, I'm not gonna lie. YOLO. Bro, they're playing several different trailers before they get to BO7s, man. BO7 is not the only game that's getting revealed. It's Gamescom that's hosting the live stream, and they're hosting the trailers for several different games, not just BO7. Obviously, this is not BO7.
And sacrifice ignites the war banner!
This is definitely not RE. It looks like...
Here we go again.
Chat, would you guys be interested in seeing me play this game? This looks like the type of game I would do for like a marathon. I don't know, Focus, though. We're about to see. Strategic, bro. Hey, maybe, man. That actually looks pretty cool.
If you know not life, how can you know death?
Swords of Legends. That actually looks pretty cool, chat. I'm not gonna lie. For real. Here, wait.
I'll give you a moment to catch your breath after that.
Oh,
But to be honest with you,
oh my god.
that was not the last king of the road you're going to see in this pre-show. I've got one more trailer for you. A brand new reveal for Sonic Racing Crossworlds.
Chat, I don't know about games like this, man. I'm about to put a pinned comment that says Black Ops 7 is one of many games that's being revealed. There we go.
And that concludes another 10 out of 10 pre-show.
Oh,
Up
10 out of
next,
10.
Black Ops 7, Ghost of Yotei, Silent Hill F, Resident Evil Requiem. Or apparently, it is time for Gamescom Opening Night Live 2025. Thanks
Really,
for watching.
Javier? Bro, I bet so many of the bigger creators are just absolutely dick riding all the games, bro. I could actually picture that so well, dude. Like, oh my god, Sonic, new Sonic game! Oh my god, I'm gonna come everywhere! Like, bro, I picture all of them doing that. Chat, lock in, bro. Chat, listen. How this turns out is going to determine how hype BO7 is gonna be, chat. Lock in, bro. Let's all get our hopes up, chat. Come on, bro. It's just chat. This is the last bit of hope that we have before we actually get like a real taste of what the game is about to be about, bro. Lock in, bro.
Guten Abend! Welcome to Gamescom! Wie geht das Deutsch? All right.
Hey,
This
show
is
us BO7.
Opening Night Live. Hello, everybody, and this is the kickoff to the biggest games festival in the world right here in Cologne, Germany. We've got over 5,000 fans in the hall here at CodeNamePizza tonight. Welcome, everybody. And by the end of the week, more than 300,000 people will walk the show floor, which for the first time has more than 1,500 exhibitors. It turns out that E3 didn't die, it just moved right here to Germany. And of course, there are millions more watching live around the world. No matter where you are, we're all connected tonight as
It's a
one
2-hour show.
community.
Chat, for those of you who don't know, it's a 2-hour show where they're going to be revealing several different games.
Oldest
Just so you all
indies to the
know.
biggest blockbusters. Today, the game industry has never been more dynamic. Clever ideas from small teams are breaking through in huge ways. This summer, Peak, a co-op climbing game created by Aggro Crab and Landfall Games, stormed the charts on Steam.
Yes!
And right now, I can announce for the first time it has sold over 10 million copies to date.
Yo, chat, W fucking Peak. W Peak, bro.
And there's also
Chat,
other
W
fun
Peak,
ones,
bro.
like you guys have probably played Date Everything, a wild dating sim where you can romance a treadmill or a curtain. It's on Steam right now. Check it out. It's sold an estimated 500,000 copies.
Yo, is niggas that desperate?
Something important. Small teams with big ideas can change the industry. And that brings us to one game made by a handful of developers in Australia. For 6 years, Team Cherry has been crafting Hollow Knight Silksong. It is highly anticipated and Steam's most wish-listed game. Well, tonight, I can finally definitively tell you that Silksong is 100% actually launching this year. And behind
You
me,
couldn't pay me to play
you're
that game.
seeing some brand new Silksong gameplay. The first extended look since the last trailer in 2022.
Bro.
Starting tomorrow
I bet Dalek right now was like, oh my god!
at the Nintendo and Xbox booths. There you go.
Bro.
Silksong is real.
Oh, man.
And on Thursday, Team Cherry is going to be sharing some news as part of a YouTube premiere on their channel, so make sure to check that out. Tonight, we'll give you a first look at this holiday's biggest games, like Call of Duty Black Ops 7 and Ghost of Yotei, plus major news on Prime Video's Fallout Season 2 arriving in December. And later, we'll have a special performance of the music of Claire.
Imagine Dalek is just watching you.
One of this year's most celebrated games developed right here in Europe. Plus, a brand new look at Resident Evil Requiem from Capcom.
I actually want to see that.
And the world premiere of the opening cinematic from World of Warcraft Midnight from Blizzard.
Okay.
ONL is also about surprises, and we do have multiple brand new AAA game announcements and reveals over the next 2 hours.
And
so stick
BO7
around
is not one of them.
This is our biggest opening night live we've ever done, so let's not waste another second.
Please.
It all begins with this.
What do we got, chat? What do we got, bro? Imagine they start with BO7.
It brings me such satisfaction to see you here. A witness to my work.
Bro, they actually do BO7 first.
Well, no. Fear.
They want you afraid. Fear makes you easier to control. It's time to wake up.
Oh!
Shall once again run red.
Oh shit.
Raul Menendez ignited global unrest on an unprecedented scale.
Menendez is a terrorist. We're bringing peace and security to the world.
Oh my god, they did it first, chat.
Stop looking backwards, Dave. What matters is what we do next.
A lot of people counting on us for answers.
I don't play campaigns, but I think I'm gonna play this one, chat.
Spectre 1, report. Need a sit rep.
This isn't real.
The hell it ain't!
What was that, dude? Are these multiplayer maps, I guess? Chat, it looks a lot like BO3 with their futuristic stuff, man. It's like a mix of both.
Pull it together, man!
So eager to leave, David.
Killing the man is a hell of a lot easier than killing the idea.
You were never cut out to be a Mason.
No more games. This ends now.
Okay, they better show more. Because there was no zombies in that.
Reznov Challenge Pack when you pre-order now.
They're always trying to go above and beyond to get you to pre-order, bro. Reznov this time, they did Woods for BO6. Now it's Reznov. Oh! Oh my god, I just came everywhere.
Zombies, of course, Dead Ops Arcade.
Chat, why do they show 5 seconds of it?
An official date, Call of Duty Black Ops 7 releases on November 14th. And to tell us more, please welcome Miles Leslie from
Chat,
Claire
that's a little less than 3
and
months.
Natalie Pohorsky from Raven to Opening Night Live.
Bro, why do they show 5 seconds of it? They better show more. Chat, are they gonna show more? They better show more, right? No, chat, that's not it. Chat, they have Dead Ops Arcade in there. Too. That's sick.
Hello, guys.
Bro, what?
Congratulations on the reveal. Welcome, Miles and Natalie to Opening Night Live.
Thanks for having us. We're very excited to finally talk about this game.
Yeah, excited. Let's get into it.
Just dropped the last one last year.
That trailer was obviously intense. Black Ops is back. Twisted world of Black Ops as always, and it looks like you're definitely pushing the envelope again.
Absolutely, Jeff. It's been a long road, and we're thrilled to finally be sharing what we've been building. Black Ops 7's got a bold vision of the future. We're diving into 2035, and it's a future that feels real, just out of reach, but it's twisted in only the ways Black Ops could. And, you come to expect what you got there. It's a world of fear The shadows are gone. Nothing is what it seems.
Yeah, 2035 setting. So the question is, we're wondering, how does Menendez, how does this all fit into the Black Ops timeline?
Yeah, so we're pulling threads from Black Ops 2 and Black Ops 6. But don't worry, don't get it twisted. This is a beast of its own, Black Ops 7.
Oh boy, he shouldn't have said that.
Spiraling from the return of Raul Menendez.
Everybody canceling their pre-orders.
Of the past.
All right, well, I'm curious who the protagonist is, so you can tell us who's stepping into the light in this game.
Yeah, David Mason returns, but he is not the same. He's carrying deep scars. Some you can see, some you can't. And he's got a new team with him, and every mission, every move is a test.
Now, what makes the story stand apart? Yeah.
We're also introducing the Guild.
Yes.
Important to mention, a global tech force that claims to be humanity's last line of defense against this mysterious threat. And their CEO, Emma Kagan, is a visionary leader with a clear mission, but how she chooses to confront this crisis is often at odds with David and his team. So it's not a battle of good versus evil, it's a clash of philosophies. What kind of future are we building, and who gets to decide?
All right, so some deep thoughts there. So yeah, tell us about, how does this story stand apart this time?
It's the characters. Okay. So the story is about identity, memory, and consequence.
The thing is,
and we've crafted this cast like pieces of a puzzle.
They're talking only about the campaign right now.
A reason to be there, and each one brings something unique to the table. And we've also got our central city of Avalon, which is more than just a backdrop. It's a living, breathing space that evolves with the player. And it's also where our story roots take hold.
All right, well, one thing we want to talk about is gameplay, and I understand you're doing a co-op campaign for this one?
That's right. From the start, we wanted to make a bold change with the campaign. Black Ops 7 can be played solo or up to 4 players.
What?
It's a shared experience. And every mission
Wait, couldn't you do that with BO3?
crafted for variety. Tone, pacing, gameplay, location. You're going to be running on the rooftops of Japan, exploring the Mediterranean coast, and then diving
that's actually cool.
into the human psyche. All of it has been crafted
Co-op what IV?
to the story and offer their own gameplay focus.
Wow, so wild story, co-op campaign, you are definitely pushing boundaries this time.
Yes, we are. Black Ops 7 is all about innovation across the entire game, and not just in gameplay, but in how we tell stories, how we connect players, and how we build worlds.
I'm gonna do the main menu strat in the campaign.
Beginning. There's more to come at Call of Duty next, including multiplayer and zombies. But for now, we hope you guys are excited to step into something new and experience something
Call of Duty
truly
next?
unforgettable.
Amazing. All right, Call of Duty Black Ops 7, thanks so much, guys. And now, here's a behind-the-scenes look from the rest of the Call of Duty development team.
When's Call of Duty next? Bro, like, they
Black Ops 7 brings an all-new way to play the Call of Duty campaign. This time, you're not going in alone. You have the option this year to play solo or up to a 4-player co-op start to finish. You can bring your friends, you can make some new ones, and there's a whole bunch of adventure even after the story.
For solo players, we really make sure that they can engage in the campaign the way they want to and feel like they're truly playing a Black Ops story.
What's going to be fun is having each player in your squad gravitate towards their own play style and then really playing it off of each other.
We've crafted this as an inherently social mode that features the amazing linear Call of Duty missions that our community loves.
Mission variety is at the core of the Black Ops 7 campaign. The pacing shifts between high-intensity combat, stealth-driven objectives, and deeply psychological sequences that challenge your perception of reality. Avalon serves as the narrative's anchor throughout, but the campaign stretches far beyond its borders, both geographically and thematically.
Yeah.
Dynamic and full of opportunities to explore.
What if they actually snap on this campaign though, chat?
And in the culmination of the co-op campaign, we're unleashing something bold, the end game. It's a proving ground to put everything you've mastered throughout the campaign to the test. The end game is a brand new PvE social experience where you and your squad will need to survive overwhelming odds, adapt under pressure, and break the rules of what you thought a campaign could be. Each run is a new step in your power journey as you wield personalized abilities and face unexpected challenges. And here, all of Avalon opens up.
It gives us a lot of freedom to have some fun with the gameplay mechanics, player movement. Players really can turn the map into their playground.
This is your chance to explore the world beyond the mission.
that's just a quick look at what's to come with the campaign. Every mode of this game is built with the intention to deliver the best possible experience to our players. So whether you're a Call of Duty veteran or new blood, there's something for you in Black Ops 7.
Bro, they showed like 5 seconds of zombies,
All right,
chat,
for
like,
much more
bro.
Call of Duty Black Ops 7, make sure to watch the full-length Black Ops 7 Direct and tune into Call of Duty Next on September 30th. Still to come, we'll have news on Fallout Season 2.
Nigga, that's a month away!
Adventure game legend Ron Gilbert. I grew up.
Chat, that's a month away!
To show you his next unexpected creation a little bit later. All right, who's ready for our first brand new game announcement of the night?
Shut the fuck up! Shut up!
I figured.
Are you serious?
Well, to do the honors, please welcome back to ONL, one of the most respected and recognizable hosts in esports.
Chat, that's like 40 days away! Nah! Chat, are they serious, bro? Chat, that is a month away, gang.
Thank you so much.
What?
It is so great to be back here at Gamescom and ONL.
Chat, that's actually crazy.
That I had to run it back. And let me just say, we have an unbelievable show for you tonight. And now, without further ado, it's time for our first new game announcement at ONL. Please enjoy.
Chat, I'm just ending the stream. I think I'm just ending. Right?
Our gods.
Let's see what this game is, man.
Forsaken us for fear of the coming darkness.
I don't know, man.
Consumes all.
Maybe I could find a game that I could do a marathon on.
Something stirs within you. Something ancient. Powerful.
Is this a Souls game? It looks like it, right, chat?
So I ask you, will you harness this darkness within and deliver unto our so-called lords retribution? Should you fall, the world
looks like a Souls game for sure, yeah.
With you.
Chat, I don't know if I want to like react to the rest of these, but this game looks kind of cool. It'd be worth like seeing like a different trailer for it though.
Lords of the Fallen 2. Wishlist now.
2026.
Wishlist now.
And the campaign in 5 seconds of zombies, exactly, cringy, exactly, bro.
After the last game, as the fragile veil between the living and the dead begins to tear, CI Games promises a sequel that's bloodier, faster, and more brutal than ever. With more aggressive combat and new boss battles, your first look at gameplay will arrive later this year. All right,
chat.
Now for something completely different. This next game won Game of the Year at the Game Awards and comes from one of the most celebrated studios on the planet. Next year, it's making the leap to become a major anime. And tonight, we're breaking the news.
Yes, Eider, they showed zombies a few minutes ago. It was the first game they showed, man. I am not playing this shit. This looks like ass. What is this? Fucking One Piece as a game, bro? I'm not playing this. Bro, this looks like AIDS. They didn't announce WO 7 beta yet. No. I would never play a game like this. Nigga, this is an anime, not a game at all. Bro. Oh my god, bro. Oh my god. Chat, listen. Chat, I think I'm about to just go ahead and get back into my high round, bro. Alright, chat, listen, bro. Like let's just rewind it real quick, bro. Let's just rewind it real quick. All right, let's just go ahead and check out I just gotta see it one more time, bro. Like the zombies clip, man. That was diabolical how they did us like that again. Bro, they're always doing that. Look. This is from zombies.
When you pre-order now,
You get Reznov. Wait. Hold on. Look at the stuff in the pre-order, actually. Hold on, wait. Harper? And that's the bus driver, chat. That's the bus driver right here, and Harper. Harper looks ugly as hell, though. Harper looks like he has like an STD now. I'm not gonna lie. And this dude, what the fuck? Yo, that dude is not... Nigga, that is not Ted. What are you talking about? Yo, what are you talking about? This is not Ted. What the hell happened to him, bro? Chat. Yo, Colin. Maybe he put an Olympia up inside of him, bro. Maybe that's why he looks like that now, bro. Damn. Bro, that's crazy. What the fuck did they do to Ted? Who the hell is this? Who's Karma? And this guy... What are they doing, bro? Oh! Look, Ultra Gobblegum Pack and Permanent Unlock Token. Black Cell. So chat, look. This is exactly what the Gobblegums look like in BO6. So, they might be... Mystic said they might be bringing the Gobblegums, like carrying them over to BO7. Actually, as well, too. Ted looks like fucking Klaus. No, bro, he looks like... Ted looks like a Ken doll, bro. He deadass looks like a Ken doll. And yeah, Colin, word. Watch Dalek's new video. He knows launch map, etc. He goes, oh, bet, Matt, bet. Thank you. All right, bet. I'm about to right now. Let me just play this clip real quick. Chat, lock in. Look. Oh my god. Bro, and that's all the zombies they showed because the rest is Dead Ops Arcade. Chat, how many seconds was that? Look. That wasn't even 5 seconds of zombies. That wasn't even 5 seconds, chat. That was like 4 seconds, 3 seconds. Bro, that's crazy, bro. That's actually crazy. All right, chat, look, bro. Look, hold on, wait, bro. Let me go ahead and where's Dalek, bro? Dalek's live right now, I'm pretty sure. Hold on, wait. Dalek, where's Dalek? I can't find him. Hold on, wait. I spelled it wrong. Okay, official Black Ops 7 gameplay trailer and map details revealed. All right, chat. We're gonna go ahead and watch the actual GOAT, bro. Cause I swear, Dalek is literally better than the devs, bro. Dalek is actually better than the devs, chat. And he actually is. That's actually facts. Chat, he is actually better than the devs, chat. So chat, W Dalek in the chat. W Dalek in the chat, bro. All right? Lock in, bro. Lock in, bro. Let's get it, bro.
Official details of Black Ops 7 Zombies and its gameplay. It's fresh off...
Hold on, I gotta put the volume up, bro. I can't fucking hear this, bro. Chat, W Dalek though, bro.
Main Black Ops 7 reveal. Last week, I was invited to Treyarch Studios to not only see, but play Black Ops 7 Zombies.
Yeah, they actually invited Milo to this one, chat. Milo wasn't invited to BO6. So they got Milo, CodeNamePizza, Noah J, Dalek. I don't know who this guy is.
I have all the exclusive intel you need on gameplay details, maps, characters, and so much more. So
W Dalek, chat. Yo, Dalek is actually better than the devs, bro. Oh my god.
To make sure you don't miss a single Zombies video in the future, consider subscribing. I flew 20 hours just to get you this information. Damn. Jumping straight into things, we know that at the end of the Black Ops 6 Zombies map Reckoning, we got swept into the dark.
This is spoiling it for me. Oh well.
Ether with our Black Ops 6 crew. What it means for Treyarch and the locations that we can go this year is that we're apparently going to go to some of the coolest locations we've ever been to in Zombies. Experience things we have never experienced before. One of the 3 big...
Yo! Oh, I didn't know this! What? I didn't know this! Wait, this is in the cutscene, chat? New BO7 direct vid dropped decal. They talk more about that. What channel?
Big talking points for Zombies today is the new version of the original crew. In the Reckoning ending, it was revealed we are now face to face with a new version of our iconic crew from the foundation of Zombies itself. Treyarch want to make explicitly clear that this is a 3rd iteration of these characters.
Really?
Now, the versions we're seeing of Richtofen, Takio, Nikolai, and Dempsey is a 3rd iteration of this crew. Everything that happened before with these characters still happened, and everything is still completely canon. Their stories have been told, but we are now in the Dark Ether timeline, and this is the Dark Ether original crew. And on purpose, Treyarch is not actually going to tell us much about them to start with, but...
How did you avoid getting spoiled that? Bro, nobody has spoiled it for me, bro. I told my chat, don't spoil it for me. Nobody spoiled it for me. I didn't know this. I did not know this. I really did.
They do mention that we know a lot about the Black Ops 6 crew at this point, and they are going to act as their window and a connection point to learn more about this iteration of these characters. Questions like why are they important and why are they in here with us is a question that's going to be answered throughout the year. And whilst details are scarce, we do have one screenshot that shows our 4 new characters where we get new details. The most intriguing detail is the fact that Richtofen is wearing a Group 935 patch on his left arm, which up until this point, Group 935 has not been referenced whatsoever in the Dark Aether story.
They're only in the game to sell bundles.
Another detail to point out on Richtofen's jacket is this medal right here, which is the Iron Cross. If it wasn't already obvious based on his cap and outfit, it seems this version of Richtofen is part of the German military. This medal was usually awarded for bravery and service in combat regardless of your rank. Higher grades of the cross, like the Knight's Cross and Grand Cross, were awarded for exceptional acts of bravery and leadership. There is clearly a rich backstory to this version of Richtofen and his involvement in the German army, directly tied to World War II, but we're just going to have to see exactly how. We also get new details here on Tank Dempsey, where we can see he has a really cool arm sleeve tattoo on his left and right arms, which he previously didn't have. You can see a much clearer look at the emblem on Takio's chest, which seems to resemble some sort of dragon. Nikolai just looks a lot like Primus Nikolai here, but all 4 of them have a very strange eye color, which doesn't seem to be natural. You can also see in their faces that they are quite veiny, like there's a lot of purple veins which seem visible. It could be due to their excessive amount of time in the Dark Aether. We'll just have to wait and see. What is really cool is there is now 8 dedicated zombies operators, so 2 crews playable, meaning you can play as any combination of these characters, being the 4 original.
But who the hell is going to be Weaver's
the 4
crew?
Black Ops 6 characters, or a combination of both. All characters will interact with each other, have completely unique interaction lines, and they're going to go through this story together. In a very similar way to Black Ops 4's Alpha Omega map, where there were 8 playable characters between 4 Primus and 4 Ultimus. The next big talking point is on the zombies map itself. Black Ops 7 is going to launch with one zombies map, but it is the biggest round-based map ever.
Chat, we are going to have the biggest fucking race, bro, to the round cap. As soon as the game drops, it's war, chat. It's actually war, bro. One round-based map is the largest round-based zombies map ever. Map size doesn't matter, but map size intent does. Wait, what does he mean by that?
Talking point is on the zombies map itself. Black Ops 7 is going to launch with one zombies map, but it is the biggest round-based map ever. For Treyarch, it's not just about size of map that is important, but it's the intent on what you do with that space. And with Black Ops 7 as a whole, they've expressed that it's very much a sequel to Black Ops 2. It doesn't quite work that way for zombies for the Dark Aether storyline, but they absolutely looked at transit from Black Ops 2 as an inspiration and an opportunity to take that experience and make a lot of cool things to take it to the next level. So it is heavily transit inspired, but it isn't actually the transit map remastered. It in fact sounds like a map like Revelations, but is then placed into a transit-esque style layout. And to Treyarch, they can't think of a better map that really expresses the Dark Aether and the experiences we're going to be having this year than with this map. And they describe it as essentially a Bermuda Triangle, featuring unique locations out of various locations and time periods, each area having its own unique story, essentially meaning that every area of the map has been plucked from a different time period and is a completely unique location between each area. We were all presented this, and there was actually a map screen that showed the overall layout, and whilst I can't remember it picture accurate, here is an image on screen that depicts, to the best of my ability, what the overall map looked like. Map in total had 6 unique locations, and the only location that was explicitly shown to us was an area called Farm. From the one screenshot we've been given that shows the characters stood in the farm area, we can see that this is very heavily inspired by the farm from Transit. You have the left building, which looks very similar to the original.
That's what also looked like it was from the trailer.
You have that middle house where you would find the mystery box location upstairs on the balcony. You can also see that the sky is, of course, that purple ethereal dark ether that will be present throughout the entire map. An overview of the map seems that we'll be starting in Area 1, which is on the far right of the map. Then Areas 2 and 3 were above and below each other, which both connected to Area 4, which is the main middle part of the map. Then we had Area 5 up to the top left and Area 6 to the bottom left. Whilst Farm was the only one visible to us, it seemed likely that one of the other areas was
He said, there's no way he's allowed to say all of this, bro. Imagine he just leaked the whole map. He's like, yo, here guys, here's actual gameplay of BO7. Here's the entire map. Here's all the guns. Here's the Easter egg boss fight. Here's everything. Bro, that would be so fucking crazy, bro. Oh my god.
Diner. In another slide talking about progression in Black Ops 7, we could see a diner-themed calling card spotted, adding more credence to the fact that diner is likely to be one of the other areas on this map. On top of just the 6 areas, there's also transition spaces, the roads in between each area, and those are going to have fog. But what's interesting about these is that they're going to be living outside the rules of round base. So when you're in these places, they're very deadly and there's a pressure there where you don't want to be there for very long, and you're absolutely going to want to go through here because there's going to be secrets to discover along these roads, but they're not a place that you want to be for a very long time.
That's scary.
Each road also
imagine losing like a very like high round game because you're like stuck in one of these areas.
Full of personality, with each path different and showcases different elements and time periods as well. With this all being transit inspired, you of course would think of the bus, but the bus is not returning because instead we will be driving a vehicle known as a wander vehicle. We got to see one screenshot of this and it is not a bus by any means. It seems to be more like a big 4x4, but was very heavily Mad Max themed. Bonnet featured 3 abomination heads. It also had a mountable turret on the top of the roof, which was a Wonder Waffer DG2. Treyarch described that you're going to need the Wonder vehicle to navigate and get through this giant launch map. What really excited the Zombies team is bringing back the idea of needing to stick together as a team a bit more, and they think Transit did a great job of that. Where you have the bus, you all needed to make the decision initially on the map to go together on the bus in order to survive, and they want to bring more weight to that matter on the decision when you're playing through this map. So especially early on, you'll be able to unlock different ways to move around the map, but it's really important to use that vehicle, decide where you're going as a team, and move to the next destination. Because this map is so big, just like Transit, Treyarch are also bringing another returning thing from Black Ops 2, which is the concept of survival maps. The idea here to take smaller locations from the launch map and make them standalone maps. I recognize that one of the most successful parts of Black Ops 6 was Liberty Falls, with how accessible it is, where you have everything you need to survive, and that was really an inspiration for them to bring back survival maps, and thought it was a nice complement to this very large, vast map. And what's cool is that they're able to take the features available in the standard maps that maybe take quite a while to access to, so you're easily able to play those areas in case you don't have the skill or time to get to those places. In these survival maps, everything you need to get to high rounds is already there from the get-go, with no main quest enabled. It is solely about surviving, and they're going to be releasing survival maps through the seasons as well. To clear up any confusion on the launch of Black Ops 7 Zombies, we're going to have the main launch round-based map as well as the farm survival map. As the seasons go on, more survival maps from the launch map will be added to the game, and it's assumed that further DLC maps will also have their own survival maps as well. When it comes to carry forward for Black Ops 7 Zombies, it's confirmed that Gobblegums will carry over through to Black Ops 7 on day 1. So all of the current Gobblegums we have
chat. Okay.
The game will be available on day 1. It sounds like all of the Black Ops 6 weapons will also be carrying forward, but that will be post-launch during Season 1. Another massive thing that Treyarch have confirmed for Black Ops 7 Zombies is that every Zombies map will be getting a fully CGI intro cutscene. I understand that people were very disappointed that Black Ops 6 didn't have a full year of CGI cutscenes like it should, but they said that yes, they 100% are going to have CGI cutscenes for the game, and that they will be expanding upon the mid and end game cutscenes that they offered in Black Ops 6. At Treyarch, we got to have a Q&A based on the presentation that we saw. Whilst Treyarch are keeping very tight-lipped on Zombies beyond what we spoke about today, we did manage to get a few Zombies questions out of them, one being the fundamental differences in gameplay between Black Ops 6 and Black Ops 7 Zombies, and they said that there is some significant under-the-hood changes that they've made to Black Ops 7 Zombies, but they just can't talk about it right now, and they emphasized that in early September, there is going to be a massive marketing window for Zombies. We're going to be getting a ton of teasers and marketing that's going to give us a ton of build up and more context and knowledge on Zombies itself, including the name of the launch map, any potential new perks, new Gobblegums, big fundamental changes to Zombies. But at least from what we got to see of the very few seconds of atmospheric gameplay showing off X-level GPU particles and vector fields, we're really able to play with the fog that we'll interact with, and they said they've leveled up with the volumetric fog, adding another another layer of movement, ambient movement with light layers of noise, giving it gritty atmosphere and claustrophobic feeling to get you really immersed in the environment. They also wanted fluid simulation with the fog. They wanted to feel like you were interacting with it, and not only you, the players, but also the zombies interacting, the gameplay, the explosions, and they're just going to keep pushing and pushing. Get all of those details to look as good as physically possible. I'll touch upon this a lot more in a video going over everything revealed today, but there are some significant gameplay movement changes that will be across all modes where tack sprint is no longer in the game. There are also next level omni movement mechanics, such as being able to wall jump for traversal and engagement opportunities, and as far as I'm aware, this will also be the case in zombies. You'll also be able to mount weapons onto surfaces and move whilst mounted, going along the actual mounted surface from left to right. That is absolutely everything that we know so far, solely dedicated to Black Ops 7 Zombies gameplay. Let me know your thoughts down below in the comment section. If you want to see a full video going over full campaign and multiplayer details, as I got to see and play the multiplayer as well, then there will be a video on your screen right now that you can click through to watch that massive info dump. And to not miss any more exclusive videos like this, then just hit that subscribe button.
Okay, I want to watch Pizza's video as well too, because I was in Pizza's stream earlier. He had a video that he was putting out. It's probably not going to be much different, chat. It's probably going to be much different in terms of, you know, info and everything, but I do want to know what things are from his standpoint. Bro, why am I not able to find people when I go and search them up on here? CodeNamePizza, my fault. So no tack sprint. They will also remove super spinners then. That's actually a good point. That's actually a very good point. Bro, at the end of your stream title, start putting BO7 like squeeze in BO7 upcoming channel algorithm. Yeah, once I'm done with like what I'm doing right now, yeah, definitely, Brad. Yeah, definitely, yeah. Like once I want to wait a little bit more, but yeah.
And welcome back to a brand new video today here on CodeNamePizza. And yes, the title of the video is correct. I have played Black Ops 7 Zombies. Last week, I flew to California to go and visit Treyarch. And that's where I got to play the brand new iteration of the Call of Duty franchise, Call of Duty Black Ops 7. I got to play multiplayer, I got to play zombies, and in this video, I'm going to be breaking down everything that we are currently allowed to tell you about the game. What I mean by that is when we go to Treyarch, we get placed inside of a theater-style room where we have a massive presentation. We got spoken to about the game and all its features for around an hour and 30 minutes, and then after that we went to go and play the game. In this video, I am only allowed to tell you about the stuff we got told in the theater. There'll be a brand new video at the start of September where we can talk about everything in-game that we got to experience. But with all that aside, I still have a massive amount of stuff to tell you about Black Ops 7 Zombies, so sit back, relax, and here we go. Let's talk about the brand new iteration of Zombies that we're going to be playing for the next year come November. And also, make sure you leave a like on the video and subscribe. It helps me out a lot. And yeah, actually, do subscribe. Let's see if we can try and push for 1 million this year. So at the end of Black Ops 6
Zombies, he's been trying to get 1 million for a while.
Reckoning, we saw that our main Black Ops 6 Zombies crew, Maya Great, Carver, and Weaver, got swept into the dark ether. Treyarch said at this event that means that going into Black Ops 7, we're actually going to be going to some of the coolest places that we've ever experienced inside of Zombies. And they also said that we're going to be experiencing things in Black Ops 7 Zombies that we've never experienced before. Now let me tell you before we go any further that Gobblegums...
I don't know how I feel about that, chat.
Are 100% confirmed inside of Black Ops 7 Zombies. And even better news for everyone that loves Black Ops 6, all of our current Gobblegums in Black Ops 6 are going to be carried over to Black Ops 7.
So about like 2 people?
Inside of your invent, you will be able to have day 1 on Black Ops 7. So let's say, for example, you have 5 Perkaholics on your Black Ops 6 account. They will be there ready for you at the launch of Black Ops 7. So we're going to be talking about something else that we saw inside of that cutscene at the end of Reckoning, which is our brand new Zombies crew, or the new version of our old crew. Edward Richtofen, Tank Dempsey, Nikolai Belinsky, and Takeo Musaki.
I can't believe nobody told me about this.
The new version of our iconic crew from the foundation of Zombies itself is a 3rd iteration of that crew. They said that everything that happened before this is completely canon to the story. So our Primus crew, our Ultimus crew, World at War through the end of BO4, completely canon. And they are not taking anything away from that by making this crew again with this 3rd iteration going inside of Black Ops 7 Zombies, which is set inside of the dark ether. They also said that what's interesting is going to be going on inside of
just real quick, is COD Direct, is that the name of the channel? I do want to watch that. The brand new Elder Amalgam spam.
7 zombies is that we don't actually know that much about this iteration of the crew that we're going to be playing with inside of the Dark Ether. Treyarch said that we know the Black Ops 6 crew very, very well already. Maya,
we don't know that
Ray,
yet,
and
Lefty.
Weaver. And in
I'm
this
pray not.
game, we're now going to have 8 zombie operators, meaning just like Black Ops 6 zombies, if we play as these characters, we're going to be having more dialogue that's specific to that zombies map. More story elements will be told if you play as those 8 characters. And one thing that's really, really interesting that Treyarch said is that these characters can interact with each other in ways that we've not seen since Black Ops 4's Alpha Omega, where you could be playing as this brand new iteration of Richtofen, but you could also have someone on your team playing as Black Ops 6's Maya, and they will have conversations with each other that you wouldn't get from anyone else. It's gonna mean there's a lot of dialogue inside of this game. It also means we're gonna have a lot of mystery inside of our conversations, as well as a lot of secrets that are gonna be told throughout our seasons, playing as both sets of characters interacting with each other. And it's going to be so important as we play Black Ops 7 Zombies that we do have interchangeable operating teams. So like I said, Richtofen and Maya to have these conversations, and the main reason is to try and figure out why this brand new iteration of our crew even exists and why they are even there. And that story is going to be told throughout the entirety of the seasons of Black Ops 7. So let's talk about the map. Transit 2.0. The map isn't actually called that, and we do know the name of the map, but as of right now, they said we're not allowed to tell anyone the name of the map, so let's just call it Transit. This will be the biggest zombies map ever. Now, we've been told this multiple times throughout the franchise, but genuinely, this is the biggest map ever. Treyarch also said in regards to that comment, the biggest zombies map ever, it's not just in size, but also in intent. We'll come back to that in a little bit. So Treyarch said that Black Ops 7 is a complete direct sequel to Black Ops 2. But in terms of zombies, in terms of our Dark Ether storyline, that doesn't really work. So that's why they decided to look at something iconic from Black Ops 2, such as Transit, which would have been incredible if everything inside of Transit would have been originally what they wanted to do, and take that to the next level. So a massive difference from Black Ops 2's Transit going over to Black Ops 7's Transit is we've now got our second ever Wonder Vehicle added to the franchise. The last time we saw a Wonder Vehicle was the bike that we saw on MWZ, and now we're going to be getting our second iteration of this.
I don't think that really counted. The blood burner? That wasn't a Wonder Vehicle.
Is a Jeep-like vehicle.
That was pretty fun though, Chad. Remember stealing people's blood burners? Dude, that was so fun.
And it's got 3 abomination heads on the front of the car. It's also got a mounted turret on the top of the car as well that looks like it's firing out DG2 bullets, like literal electricity, which looks very, very cool. Treyarch said, you're going to need the Wonder Vehicle to navigate and get through the giant launch map. And we'll touch a little bit more on that Wonder Vehicle in a second. Treyarch also said that they can't think of a better map that expresses the Dark Ether and the experiences that we're going to be having this year than a brand new version of Transit. They said it's basically a Bermuda Triangle type map, featuring unique various locations from different time periods, each with their own unique story. And apparently what excites the Treyarch team the most is bringing back the idea that it's better to stick together while playing this map than splitting apart. They said that Transit did a great job of that, especially with the bus system, and you'll definitely need to make that decision to stick together to survive longer on this launch map, and that's where the Wonder Vehicle is going to be really, really important.
So is it like what I'm wondering, chat, is like, what if I'm actually like good at the game, then does it matter? Or is it like, no, basically if you get left behind, you're fucked, right? Like that's like, you know,
it's decided.
Yeah, exactly. Nox, what you just said sounds kind of bad for solo. Yeah, it's like it's not giving me anything that I need to know for like solo, like it's like high rounds at all, and not in terms of that.
It's a team where you want to go next, and then you move to that destination on that Wonder Vehicle. Treyarch also mentioned that the Wonder Vehicle isn't the only way to traverse this map. There's actually multiple ways to get around the Transit map, and things that we can unlock to traverse around the map too. The image that we saw of the Wonder Vehicle itself also seems to have a brand new zombie type on there as well. So let's talk a little bit more about Transit itself on Black Ops 7. Like I said, not going to be called
the Elder Amalgam, them, right?
But we're gonna find that out eventually. An image we saw actually showed the entirety of the transit map from a bird's eye view. And it looked like there were 6 main locations to this map. So on the original transit, we had 5 locations. We had bus depot, we had diner, we had farm, we had the power, and we also had town.
Yes.
As well as a little Nagda and Toten thrown in there as well. But on this, it looks like there's 6 main areas of the map, and they're all being connected by roads. The areas that I could personally make out from this image seem to be farm.
What the hell is a Megaton doing in there?
And the original power location where we saw the Avogadro back on Black Ops 2. Even though on this Black Ops 7 version, the area of the power seems to be much, much bigger. So Treyarch went on to say that in between each of these mainstream locations, you have roads connecting them all. And what makes those roads interesting is that they live outside of the rules of round-based zombies. Now, I don't know exactly what that means, but potentially it could mean that rounds don't exist when you're inside those areas. You could kill 1 million zombies and not progress in rounds. Once again, I don't know if that's true or not, but that's what it sounds like to me. They said that there will be some fog that rolls in, but you will absolutely be able to see. Treyarch showed us this crazy technology that they brought into Black Ops 7 in terms of visuals, and it's mind-blowing. They've basically created a whole new system where you're able to see through objects, as well as different graphical things that just blew my mind, such as sparks and fire. All looks incredible in Black Ops 7. So in terms of the fog itself, you know it's going to look next level, and it's not going to be the really annoying fog that we had on Black Ops 2. Treyarch also went on to say that on these roads that are linking up the main areas, there will be secrets to discover. There will definitely be an increased threat inside of these areas, and you as the player will absolutely feel the pressure of being in there. And those areas aren't exactly areas that you want to stay in for too long. They said that each of these roads are all unique and different areas that are full of personality and showing different elements off. And each of these roads are also different time periods too. Now that sounds crazy. That sounds like some of these roads could be like 1940s inspired, like a Shadows of Evil road. And then we might have a futuristic road with crazy technology on. So another thing that we're going to be talking about now is going to be 2 launch maps. We've got our main, massive, biggest zombies map ever, Transit 2.0, and then we have another map on launch as well. And this is because we have the return this year of survival maps. And our survival map that we get on launch of Black Ops 7 is going to be Farm. Treyarch said that the idea of taking smaller locations from our
Whoa. Okay, Dalek didn't say that, chat.
Launch map and making them a standalone map is something that they've wanted to do for a while. They said that something they found so successful on Black Ops 6 was looking at Liberty Falls and how accessing absolutely everything you need to get to high rounds was on that tiny map and able for you to do camo grinds. Treyarch saw this. Treyarch saw that the community loved doing camo grinds on Liberty Falls and thought this would be an amazing time to bring over survival map.
I didn't hear. I thought Dalek said only 1 map for launch, but they're going to be bringing back survival maps for the game. I didn't hear him say that for launch.
Back from Black Ops 2 to allow you to have that
I did not hear him say that for launch.
Experience to try and do camo grinds and get over to high rounds fast. They said that survival maps also seemed like an incredibly good complement to the very large, vast launch map. Treyarch said that also what makes these survival maps so cool.
Yeah, hold on. I want to pause it for a minute. It's similar to like a Terminus versus Liberty Falls situation, right? How we had the 99 race, it only happened on Liberty. It just simply didn't happen on Terminus. It looks like the smaller map is gonna be what it's gonna be to race to, you know, whatever the round cap is gonna be, instead of the bigger map. Terminus obviously being the bigger map, right? That's what it looks like. So I wouldn't be surprised, chat. I wouldn't be surprised if the smaller map, like the survival-based map, is like the one that we end up racing on. I wouldn't be surprised at all.
Some of these
it depends what's faster, yeah, but it's probably
really
gonna be. It's just probably gonna be the smaller one because there's less to learn. There's less to look for. There's just less, you know, it's just probably gonna be easier. It's probably gonna be easier.
Into the game. And what they mean by that is some of these survival maps are going to be in locations that are really far into the map itself. So people that don't necessarily have the time or the skill to get through a massive map will be able to play and enjoy these areas as much as anyone that does have that time and skill. Kind of like fast forwarding your way through, you know what I mean? They also said that there's going to be absolutely no main quest in these areas and everything is there for you to get to high rounds and survive for as long as possible. They are purely survival maps. And Treyarch will also be releasing releasing new survival maps throughout the seasons of Black Ops 7 as well.
Okay,
now,
okay.
Massive thing that's coming back for Black Ops 7 and Black Ops 7 Zombies. We've already spoken about a launch map. We've spoken about a survival map. Let's talk about a third thing. Let's talk about
let me just pause it for a moment. Let me just talk it for... Dead Ops Arcade, I'm not really that interested in, but it's pretty cool that they're bringing it back. Hold on, wait. Actually, I don't know, because Terminus was faster than Liberty on launch. No, it wasn't, actually. It wasn't, because we didn't have the bank strategy at the time, and also the wait. Actually, hold on, wait. Wait, maybe I'm having it twisted. Hold on, wait. How was it? How did they do it? They changed the bug rounds. Okay, at launch, I think Terminus was slower, but then when Citadel came out, then it was faster, because I'm pretty sure that's when they fixed the bug rounds. I think that's what they did. Because Citadel didn't have slow bug rounds. Yeah, I think that's what it was. Yeah, actually, I think that's what it was. Yeah. Socialize, you're saying Gamescom showed more zombie stuff, right? Right. When? Why would they show more? But they showed BO7 at the beginning. Why would they show more now? Are you positive that they showed more than, like, different than what we already saw? Also, do you think Stephen Quick will come back? Yeah, I do, actually. I do.
A massive staple in the franchise. If you don't know what Dead Ops Arcade is, it's essentially a game within a game. It started out in Black Ops 1, we saw it again inside of Black Ops 3, then in Cold War, and now the 4th rendition of this will be inside of Black Ops 7 on launch. Kevin Drew, the lead director of Zombies, said that it's a twin sticks arcade action-packed shooter, taking elements from all Zombies maps. And with this version of Dead Ops Arcade, it's bursting with content, to the point where we had to make sure that we talk about it now and release it with Black Ops 7. Kevin Drew also mentioned that you could literally look at Dead Ops Arcade 4 as its own game. It also supports global progression, so no matter where you are playing in Black Ops 7, whether it's Zombies, multiplayer campaign, or of course Dead Ops Arcade 4, you are still ranking up, and you're still working towards prestige. You're still ranking up weapon levels.
That's pretty
cool. You're still unlocking items, and you are still unlocking camos, as well as much more. As well as this, there was also a brand new cutscene that we got to watch. I would assume they've showed this at Gamescom, but obviously I have to make this video before Gamescom. But just to give you a lowdown, in this cutscene, it's kind of an additional cutscene from the Reckoning ending, where you have our full 8 playable characters of Black Ops 7, and then a brand new enemy or person walks out with heavy boots and chains. It kind of sounds like the Warden from Mob of the Dead, but who knows? And there it is. That is the full lowdown of everything that I can talk to you about as of right now. There will be a massive Zombies drop in early September, which is going to be giving us a greater look at
COD Direct?
Zombies and all.
Is this the channel you guys are telling me to check out? Yeah.
They want you afraid.
Okay, that's the trailer, and then this is... Do they talk about zombies in here? Yeah, they do.
We're bringing something new to the table.
Oh, it's about
zombie stuff is near the end, I figured, yeah.
I think they're in for a nice surprise, yeah.
Moving forward in time to 2035 with our HUD and UI. It's great because it's not so far in the future that it's sci-fi. It's still kind of grounded in the technology we have today. It's still believable, but it does kind of break free from the constraints.
I sped it up a little bit.
VR and AR.
Chat, wait, should I watch the whole thing? I don't know.
On the market in the last few years, and so if you take a look at that and you imagine, okay, 10 years down the line, what's that going to look like, and what's that going to do for soldiers, and then how does that translate back to a video game, and how can we give that kind of experience to our players? It's called Cerebral Link, and it's what connects all of our players.
Thank you.
It can be a variety of things: audio, visual.
Where are you right now, Michaela?
It's this distributed network that goes through all the gear that the players will have. It feels like it's being pumped through.
Skip the zombies. All right. I'm gonna skip.
You'll just have to discover for yourself.
Zombies, here we go.
We're pulling out all the stops with round-based zombies this year. After the events of Black Ops 6, our crew is now trapped in the dark ether. This is a whole new universe to explore in Zombies, where the team's creativity can absolutely run wild. Our crew is essentially in prison here, and they'll need to fight to discover a way to escape this reality. As if that wasn't enough, they've just come face to face with an alternate incarnation of our original crew, Richtofen, Takio, Nikolai, and Dempsey, with no idea who they are or why they're here. We're delivering a truly massive round-based map at launch, packed with new features, as well as the return of survival maps for the first time since Black Ops 2. It's going to be one hell of a ride, and you won't have to wait long to see more. Our official Zombies reveal is only weeks away. Until then, we'll leave you with this.
Oh, shit.
On behalf of all the studio teams working to bring Black Ops 7 to life, thank you for being part of this journey. We have so much more to show you, including new gameplay features, our MP and Zombies reveals,
I swear,
and more coming in the next week.
Dude, they showed, like, I can't stand it. Like, how are they... Their level of marketing is mad weird, chat. Like, they show fucking 4 or 5 seconds of Zombies. Be sure to check out the reveal that's weeks away, and then weeks away, they're gonna give us another 4 seconds. All right, be sure to watch next month again, where we're gonna show another fucking 2 seconds. Like, bro, stop. Oh my god, bro.
In the meantime, mark your calendars
for
the
god.
worldwide multiplayer reveal at Call of Duty Next.
Nobody cares about multiplayer.
September 30th.
Everybody's gonna play Battlefield 6.
MP and Zombies gameplay with your favorite creators from around the world. And right after Next, you'll be able to play Black Ops 7 at home when our beta starts on all platforms on October 2nd. Thanks for watching.
October 2nd. When is that? Hey Siri. How many days away is October 2nd? 44 days. 44 days, Joe.
And we'll see you soon. Black Ops 7 arrives worldwide on November 14th.
All right, bro. November 14th, chat. Holy, dude. I just can't stand when they show barely any of it.
Get the Reznov Challenge Pack when you pre-order now.
Can I pre-order the game now? Let me see if it's pre-orderable at least, dude. Hold on, wait. I'm not gonna do it on Steam, but I'm checking to see if pre-order is available right now. Cause I don't have a choice. I do have to pre-order it. Hold on, let me do this real quick. Okay. There. Oh wow! I opened up chat. I really opened this shit up. I opened it up. Chat. How the fuck I open up Steam and this is what they do? This is what they do. Bro, nigga, hold on, wait. Hello. Give me 5 seconds. Give me 5 seconds, bro. There. I open up Steam and this is what they do, chat. All I did was open up Steam. I didn't touch anything. I just opened up Steam. That's crazy. That's actually crazy, bro. That's actually crazy. Hold on, wait. Let me go on this scene, and then display capture, and then cover. Okay, there. Okay. Chat, you guys gotta keep in mind, I have to pre-order it, right? I'm the content creator. I literally have to pre-order the fucking game. I have to. Raffle Waffles just dropped a video. Brutally honest thoughts. I'll watch that next. So, Vault Edition, what's the difference between Vault Edition and the regular edition? That's what I want to know. Is there a way to be able to tell? I don't really know how to do it. Okay, scroll down. Scroll down. Wait, where? Oh, with the Vault Edition, you get all of this right here, right? Okay. Yeah. Where your mouse is? Yeah. Yes. Okay, I see. Okay, here. Wait, hold on. Let me turn off the keyboard. No, you know what? Never mind. I'm just leave it. It's fine. Okay. All right. Chat. Here comes the ultimate question. What do I get, chat? Do I get the Vault Edition, chat? Or do I just pre-order the game as it is, chat? What do I do? I don't know. I pre-ordered BO6 for 100. And it's the same price. It's 100 again. I don't know. As the content creator, I feel like I'm honestly obligated to get Vault. But do I want to drop 100 Vault pussy? Alright, bro. Just for that. Alright, bro. Chad, I guess we'll get Vault, but I'm not getting it on Steam. I'm getting it on PS5. Alright. I wanted to check that. Okay. Now, Raffle Waffles next, right? Raffle Waffles next. Hold on, wait. Now.
Okay. Questions?
Okay. Here. Here.
Hi guys, Mr. Waffles here. I played Black Ops 7 early at Treyarch a couple of weeks ago, and in this video, I'm going to spill the beans on everything that I'm allowed to tell you from that event. Now, the structure of this video is going to be the following. We're going to talk about the embargo and how I'm allowed to talk about what I saw versus not allowed to talk about what I saw. Then we'll do a big info dump of information, which is
Damn, the whole video is just him talking
behind the scenes in this big presentation and in a Q&A, and then we'll move on to a little bit more of my opinion on things and the question.
Chad, I don't know if I want to watch this on stream. It's 32 minutes now, Chad. I'm gonna be honest. What do you guys think?
Are we back, or are we really not back, Captain? So, without further ado, let's talk about the embargo situation. This is something I'm not particularly happy about. It's just very awkward the way that Activision has set this up. So basically, we had this presentation in this Q&A, but then separate to that, we played the game. And annoyingly, I can't talk about anything I saw from playing the game. Like, that is still under embargo, which is basically, if you're not familiar with that term, the phrase that they use when it's like the press are given information, but they can't talk about it until a certain time. Like, annoyingly, what I played is still embargoed. However, there's a ton of stuff in the presentation that is not embargoed, and the Q&A not embargoed, and that means that there's plenty of stuff that you guys will be able to kind of figure out from what I'm saying there that will be very transparent and clear. But it is annoying, because I want to talk about what I played in extreme depth, and I'm limited, and it's almost like, well, why did I play it then if now was when we were going to talk about half the stuff? Like, it's a little weird, like, to the point that I was like, should you guys, like, change the event structure here? But Activision obviously have their own plans for things, so it's whatever. So that's the embargo situation. Let's now talk about the presentation, because everything in the presentation that they gave us is on record.
In 720p.
Ready for distribution.
You're right. I don't know why I was on that. Maybe because it was on auto, and then that's what it went to.
I want to read you a couple of quotes about the foundations of the game, and
yo, is this my internet that's slowing this down, chat? This might be my internet.
Then we'll talk about the zombie-specific stuff, but it's important to get a feel for what their overall vision is of Black Ops 6 to inform some of the changes they're making to zombies. So, this is a game that was greenlit, concepted, and developed alongside Black Ops 6, supposedly. We always had, this is Treyarch speaking, we always had a unique vision for this title. We're going to get into all the specifics about that later, but they wanted to make sure that the game had its own unique identity, and that's innovations across the three big pillars of the game, and that's campaign, multiplayer, and zombies. So they are seeing zombies as one of the three big pillars of the game, absolutely as they should be, but they reiterated that there, which was good.
Oh my god, Chad, I have to put it on 720p. Bro. It's the fact that it's speeding up and it's in 1080p. My internet can't handle it because it's not that fast. It's not that fucking fast. That's actually crazy. That's actually so crazy.
Innovating and finding new ways to bring things to fans, whether it's co-op in 2008.
I wasn't having this problem with everything else I watched.
That was Blackout and Outbreak and things like that. And that's the sort of flavor of innovation that they're trying to sort of look for this year across campaign, multiplayer, and zombies. They're trying to just do new stuff for all their players. And the team is then going to sort of talk about that in some depth. Now, this is where the presentation started to...
I don't think it's going to make that much of a difference, though. Hold on, let me close this too. Hold on, wait.
Split to different speakers talking about different sections of the game. I'm going to...
Still no. Wow, that's actually crazy. That's actually insane. It doesn't matter, bro. It's not like it's like words that we're looking at his face.
And then we're going to skip straight to zombies. I'm not going to talk about like their new lighting changes and stuff in this video. That'll be
all right. Hold on, wait. Dude, there's like...
I believe this was Yale Miller talking. Oh, no, sorry. It was now Miles talking, and he said, we've been working on this for quite a while. It really started with this big, chunky statement about unleashing the future of Black Ops. This was sort of the mantra that the team's been working with BO6 and BO7 in parallel, and really the momentum from the success of BO6 and the unique identity that BO7 gives us really emboldened the team and unlocked them in a lot of ways to unleash a lot of creativity and a lot of big innovation ideas and a lot of fun storytelling moments and just different places that they wanted to go to. So they're sort of carving out this idea of unleashing the future of Black Ops, and that comes from these big, chunky vision statements. So, the first one is embrace the madness. I don't think I need to explain to this group, says Miles, that Black Ops has always delved into the mind-bending, crazy stuff. That's what makes us us. And we wanted to lean into it more with Black Ops 7, and you're going to get that in spades. It's a story that revolves around fear, regrets, and past decisions all colliding in really unique ways to offer unique story elements.
Right now, chat, this is a lot of yapping that, like, I don't know if I can handle this for half an hour, chat. I definitely can't. I'm gonna be honest, I definitely can't. Chat, I don't know about you guys. I can't, bro. I can't. It's gonna be like 20 minutes of just yapping right now, bro.
Opportunities.
Not gonna lie.
And it's distinctly the
yes, he probably has some great things to say, chat, but like it's just I think it's just too much. I think it's just too much, bro. I'm not gonna lie. Like, and I'm actually trying to. I just can't. I think it's like the way that the video is like structured, bro. It's like the video is just structured like that. I just can't. I just can't do it. All right, chat. Is there anybody else that you guys want me to check out and see, yeah, anything you guys want to check out? What are your thoughts so far, Decal? Mystic. So they're putting out the big map, and then they're putting out like a survival map. My thoughts right now, Mystic, I feel like the survival map is gonna be the race that we are gonna be the one that we're gonna race on to round cap. I don't think that we're gonna end up racing on the big ginormous map. I really don't. I just don't see it happening. I feel like the survival map is gonna be the first one to hit round cap, because there's no Easter egg. It's just easier, right? Second, it's smaller. Okay, so it's easier to like figure it out. It's like similar to like Liberty Falls and Terminus situation, right? I feel like it's gonna be a Liberty and Terminus situation again. Exactly. I was thinking the exact same thing, bro. Exact same thing. Yeah. Told you what's up, by the way, bro. Okay, yeah. Also, you pre-ordered Vault Decal, bro. I see. Yeah. I mean, well, shit. I guess I'm gonna have to do it soon too, man. Chat. Yeah, man. Well, I mean, I just can't stand the fact that they only put out like 5 seconds, chat. They only put out like 5... Mystic, there was less than 5 seconds of zombies content. There was less than 5 seconds. I counted. There was I think it was less than 4 seconds of zombies content in that fucking trailer, bro. A 2-minute trailer and less than 4 seconds, bro. Like, that's actually crazy. They're always doing that, too. They're always doing that shit, too. Bro, that actually drives me insane, bro. It drives me insane. I'm like, oh my god, chat. Oh my god, bro. I'm about to go grab water, chat. Hold on, give me a second. Let me go connect my phone real quick, bro. Zombies always get shafted. Yes, bro. Yes, bro. Every single time, bro. Hold on. Here, test. Okay, let me take off ultra wide as well too. Wait. Oh, oops, my fault. Sorry. I'm upside down too. Wait. Here. Okay, there. Why does it put me upside down like that? Anyways. All right, chat, hold on, just give me a second. What if the survival map has no crafting table or crazy Wonder Weapon and the bigger map is just quicker? That will almost impossible to have that be the odds. However, it is possible for it to not have a crafting table. Do I believe that that's going to be the case? No, I don't. I think it's gonna have like various. I think it's just gonna be a BO6 continuation, right? I do. I really do. I think it's gonna be very similar to BO6 in that aspect, man. But there's gonna be a way. There's just always a way, right? With the modern CODs, there's always a way to hit round cap. There's always a way to figure it out and hit round cap and get, insane records and stuff like that. I feel like this is how it's gonna be. So I think off launch, I think I'm personally gonna be like wanting to just go for high rounds on the survival map. That's probably just what I'm gonna do. Because chat, the way I imagine it, imagine trying to start up a stream, right? And I'm on the big map, and it's like I'm on the big ginormous map that everybody else is on, and then it's like, say for example, like Mystic and Ivy are like already on 200, and I'm like only on like 70 on the ginormous map, and like then I realize, fuck, man, like I should have played the smaller map, and now it's too late because they're already way too far ahead, right? It's just I don't want that to be the scenario. Now, also there comes the thing about them putting out the round cap, like upping the round cap like a few weeks into the game being out. That's when it's like. That means that like we're not gonna have like an actual like big crazy race until after the game's been out for like a few weeks. Cause with BO6 they waited, Chad. They waited until like a few weeks in. What was it? On November 1st. So Chad, the game came out on October 25th, and then on November 1st. They made the round cap up to 999. It was exactly on November 1st. And then the first 999 was achieved on November 14th. That's how it was. So the game came out October 25th. And then for 6 days, almost a week, we were playing the game. And they put the round cap up until 999. And that was like after a few days. I feel like I don't know, man. Hopefully they don't, but like, I don't know, man. What do you guys think? I feel like they're probably gonna do that same exact thing, to be honest. Yeah, Mystic. They said elements from BO6 and BO2 brought into it, man. I don't know. Watch them make high rounding like speedrunners. Gotta spend $500 on gums to compete. Nah, man. They might not, because gums are transferring over to... Yeah. Regardless of how it is, man, it's, you know, it's gonna be a race regardless now. Like, that's just, like, kind of the element that was, like, created after BO6. It's gonna be a race between, like, the select few that are known for going, you know, for high rounds on these on COD Zombies maps, like the modern ones now. That's just how it's gonna be now. As soon as the game drops, regardless of however it is, man. Yeah, what I want to see, yeah, that's like one of the biggest things, man. I really want to see game mechanics. I want to know if Omni Movement is returning. I want to know like the field upgrades. I want to know if they're gonna have augments. Okay, I want to know if we're gonna have super sprinters, because they said no tac sprint. I want to know if there's going to be no super sprinters. I want to know if we're going to have rampage. I want to know if we're going to have a health cap. I want to know what the round cap is going to be. I mean, obviously, right, they would put a health cap, obviously, right, at some point, but it's like, then at what point would it be? Also, you know, how is certain perks going to work, and then what perks are they going to put in? Apparently, they drop feeding survival maps too, which is really good. Yes. That is going to be very good. Yeah. Because it's just content, right? Chat, it's actually, like, really cool to think about that. It's just content, right? That's actually, like, a really good point, man. Yeah. Yes. I think that's gonna be pretty cool, man. Absolutely. Bro, you know what's fucking crazy? It's like, dude. Oh my god, imagine, like, me, Mystic IV, all just finished round cap on the first map, or on the smaller, like, survival map. But then it's like, round cap still hasn't been hit on the other map. Now we're gonna go ahead and do that too, right? Like... Fuck, man. I think you can safely assume that most of the mechanics are going to carry on from BO6. Round cap, health cap, etc. are going to be likely identical. Probably. Regardless of how the game is, chat, regardless of how it is going to be hype on day one. It doesn't matter if the game is like Vanguard. It doesn't matter if the game is like BO3. It is going to be hype day one, chat. It is going to be, bro. Doesn't matter how it is. After that's when it's gonna be like, you know, that's when shit's gonna change. I think I don't know about the augments. I really don't know about the augments. I do believe the field upgrades are gonna carry over though. That I do. They've been carrying that over since Cold War. Yeah. And then even MWZ had it too. Even MWZ had field upgrades as well too. So yeah. MWZ, what did they have? They had Healing Aura, they had Frost Blast. Brad, what else did they have? Did they have Energy Mine too, right? Yeah. MWZ had like a few, man. MWZ had a few, chat. Hoping for Ring of Fire. Bro, Ring of Fire would be dope. Yeah. That would actually be awesome for high rounds, man. That would be awesome for high rounds for sure, bro. Chat, I think I'm gonna end this stream, and then I'm gonna raid my new stream, so that way I can go ahead and send you guys over. To my high round thing, okay, chat? I think I'm gonna do that, okay, chat? Because I want to continue getting rounds done on my game already. All right, so chat, is that cool? Is that cool, guys? All right, I'm gonna just go ahead and end the stream, and it's gonna automatically place you guys into the next stream. It's gonna automatically place you guys into the next stream, where I'm gonna go ahead and you know, continue my high rounds, so we can continue talking about it. You got 2 shades of blonde. You see right here? This part of blonde, that was where my girlfriend dyed my like bleached my hair at first, and so the blonde just that's just how it affected it when I got it done. So it just looks like it's 2 different colors, just because it is, but it's barely noticeable in person. It is barely noticeable in person. Like you really can barely even tell. Yeah, bro. Yeah, like notice how you're the only person that even brought it up. Now everybody's probably gonna notice you said it, but it's so hard to notice, and in person it's practically impossible to notice. So, yeah, man. All right, chat. I'm gonna end this stream, and I'm gonna go ahead and restart the stream on my PS5. But hold on, wait. I gotta go ahead and connect the wires and shit like that, chat. I gotta go ahead and connect the wires real quick. Hold on, wait. I gotta connect my video capture device. Hold on. One sec, children. Oh man. Here we go. All right, chat. I'm gonna go ahead and raid myself on the stream, okay? And then it's gonna go ahead and put you guys in. It's gonna go ahead and put you guys in. Did it turn on? I'm waiting. Wait. Okay, the PS5 is on now. But where's my screen? Here it is. Okay, here it is. Here it is. Here it is. Okay. Why is it backwards? Why is this shit backwards? I don't know. Anyways, okay. Keep that camera angle all stream. What camera angle? What? Savatar, what's up, bro? What's good? All right, chat. All right, chat. All right, chat. All right, chat. Let's go ahead and get the game and everything going. All right. Okay, here. Hold on, wait. Hold on, wait. Test. Okay. Boom. Okay, boom. All right, chat. I'm going to go ahead and end this stream. And I'm going to go ahead and raid myself. And it's going to put you guys into the new stream. And I'm going to continue my high round. Okay, chat? Okay. Everybody just give me a second. Hold on. I got to go ahead and switch this. Switch this keyboard. Checking for update. Your profile was signed out. Download was canceled. Do you wish to retry? Update requires restart. What is all this junk? Just started my game, bro. This is the thing, bro. This fucking BO6 is just retarded, bro. Alright, chat. Hold on, wait. I'm gonna be right back. Okay, chat. We're finna go ahead and restart the stream in a second here. Actually, hold on, wait. Let me go ahead and fix this real quick. Okay. Okay, boom. 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 Okay. Chat, I am going to restart the stream now. All right, everybody. I will be right back. It is going to put you guys into the new stream. I'll be right back, chat. I'll be right back. Y'all just sit here and just wait, or you could just refresh my page until the new stream pops up. The choice is yours, chat.